Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Nah, it's just me, Vinny. So anyway, we are just scurrying around, waiting. We should be going to the Ruby Patches anytime now. Anytime now. Come on. You know you wanna. Come on. There we go. So now we are at Professor Layton and the Curious Factory. So, as you can tell from just by looking at this, you can tell that the Ruby Passage has more of an industrialized setting. So, basically it's just a factory-like area. I really love the background, if you can see it. When you can really see the background, it looks really awesome. This thing, you gotta be really careful. You can hit it at the back at any time, but you can only hit it at the top when it gets rid of the spike ball it throws. So, and it only throws the spike ball when it sees you. So be really careful. I jumped right into that one. So you gotta be really careful. There was one down here. And now we're gonna use this thing. If you play Yoshi's Island, then you're familiar with the physics of that. So these actually seem harmful, but in reality, it just turns you into Flat Wario, a new form. So I messed this up. What we were supposed to do was jump and then just flop away, or what's a better word? Just fly away. Just float. There we are. Yeah, float. So we just jump, and am I gonna make it? Yes, I'm gonna make it. You gotta be careful here. Don't over or under jump, you know. So this thing turns its back for some odd reason, and just go on this little platform merry-go-round. And I was actually able to get past this, but I think that's in the future. It might show up in the future. So here's a block you can break, and this leads us to a tutorial shoot. Now again, I call them tutorial shoots because they teach you some more advanced concepts of the game. Because you will see these, you know, in other moments, and it's good to learn them here. So, we got that 1,000. And we're just gonna float away. We're good. Now, in this room, it's just a platform merry-go-round, but in the harder modes, there's going to be this robotic chicken bird that will fly at you and try to hurt you. And it can get annoying, but it only shows up in the harder levels. And platform merry-go-round, try and get that. Let's try that again. Nice thing about this is that it resets itself. That's a very nice feature. Come on. Get it together, Wario. You gotta be really careful, because it's fairly easy to slide off, or just miscalculate, because it's still moving and such. So there's just a series of 3, and they can be... Oh, is there another one? You gotta be really careful. Careful. So, good. So this one just goes straight forward. We're gonna skip a couple of those jewels because that's not our objective. Our objective is not for a high score, rather just to figure out all the secrets. And here's another tutorial shoot. Be very careful here. Gotta be very quick on your feet. And let's see. This thing just loves to mess you up. What I was trying to do here was a duck jump. And I just messed that up. Okay. Ah. Go, yeah. As it turns out, you cannot make it with the duck jump. So... here we go. That's the moment I realized that duck jumping is not gonna work. And here we go up here. Now this can get annoying at times because... you gotta be kidding me. Let me do my magic. And let's go. So, as you can see, the rock is in there because I threw the rock through the slotted areas. And now all we have to do is just slide in. There we go. Now, it can be tricky getting out, but it's not that difficult. So, let's get out of here and continue on with the level. Now, as you can see, I need a lot of I'm definitely going to need a lot more rehearsal, so that way I can figure things out a little better. So, there we go. Get that spear mask. And that's a hidden block. Evil robot in the background. Get these turtley twos. You haven't seen these guys in a while. Oh yeah, I'm not at full hearts. So we gotta be careful. Ah, here we go. Here's another heart. Become Flame Wario. And get that heart. Now, unfortunately, I cannot get that turtley two as I realize. Get rid of this guy. And there's another hidden area. Now, in harder settings, this is probably where a CD case or a necessary piece of the jewel will be hidden. But for this setting of easy, it's just, 1,000. I really love WarioLand 4 for its incentive to explore. And, just making harder difficulties encourage more exploration. So we got this, I'm gonna call him Thornhead. Because he's just a head, and he gets me into thorny situations. And there's Keezer. I missed. Anyway, let's try that again. I'm probably gonna have to fast forward this. Hurry up! Let's go. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see how well we do. Because although I know that I'm going to make it, and I'm just gonna it's assured that I'm gonna make it, and you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Heads. So, I've recorded these so that I know that I make it. Shut up, Thornhead. I can't remember how well I did. So, here's a heart. I lost my gauge. So, we just float down. And yes, there is a possibility of, avoiding those smasher things. But in the case of what we're going to do, there's frog blocks and open area where there used to be frog blocks. And here we have a special area that's only accessible to Flat Wario. And here's our CD. So, here we go. Gotta be careful. And here we have another of merry-go-round of oh yeah, here's another robot spike ball generator. So here's the easy way out, but we're not going to use the easy way out because I believe there's a puzzle piece, a necessary piece of the puzzle of the jewel, and you got to be really careful. The Game Boy Advance just doesn't allow too much for sight distance, so you have to be very good in you have to have a very good judgment in deciding where those platforms are going to be compared to where you jump. Oh, what do you know? It's just a jewel. Huh, so where's that final one? There it is! Yeah, in harder difficulties, I think it would be reversed, or there wouldn't be a jewel at all, while there wouldn't be a diamond while the piece of the jewel would be on the other side. So we're just gonna dash our way there. So we got plenty of time, but there we are, we're done. And this clocked in at a lot more than I expected. At the official time of this, you know, it's over 11 minutes, so I think I'm gonna end it here. And let's see, Keezer, open the door. We have survived the curious factory, for I am Professor Layton. That should be an episode of Professor Layton. Professor Layton and the Curious Factory. Professor Layton and the Toxic Landfill. Up next. Quite puzzling indeed.